Holy smoke, is this ain't no joke, as I was literally about to go to bed.
Oh my word, look at that.
Wow, do we have a lot to get into here today.
Woo, 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 woo.
Man, oh man, I love it. I love it right now.
I love it right now, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We got a leak. So in less than a day from making a video about Jeremy Lefebvre's newest grift, somebody provided me with a snapshot of the stocks that Jeremy bought. How wonderful. This person that is paying Jeremy $10 a month, you are a true hero. You are a true VT, my ET, Boglehead warrior. And I respect you. And you have given so much for the cause. $10. That's insane. So we're going to go. And yes, I have my shirt off today. I don't know why. I think I just left my shirt upstairs. This was not intentional. We're going to go see some of the leaked stocks that Jeremy's buying. Now, if you don't know the backstory, let's go ahead and pull this up. Jeremy Lefebvre now has a Patreon. That's right, a Patreon, bro. Sign up for my Patreon, bro. Yes, feature, bro. He's desperate, okay? He's lost so much money. All his stocks have gotten absolutely wrecked. His subscriber growth has gone down. And, oh, by the way, it's January, so all the holiday ad revenue, it's down. Like, my CPM's down by, like, 50%. We're not making any money. We're poor. But Jeremy's even more poor, because while Strongman lives in a 3-bedroom townhouse and he actually has a real job as an accountant, I actually work 40 hours a week. Jeremy just lives off grift money. But when the grift money dries up, you got to find another way to grift to survive. So Jeremy's idea, because his course is falling apart, people are unsubscribing, his ad revenue's down, he's a massive clown, he spends money like an idiot loser. He decided to start this Patreon, bro. Sign up for my Patreon, bro. And it's $10 a month. So what he does is he deposits $150 weekly. So that's $600 a month. Roughly. I mean, obviously, there's like, 26 weeks in the year or 52 weeks in the year. So it's going to be a little bit more than $600 per month. And he's going to show you the stocks that he's buying. But to access his amazing portfolio using the 1-2-3 GVD strategy, you'll definitely get VD in your stock portfolio if you listen to this freaking clown. He's going to buy a bunch of stocks. Well, some hero signed up for it. Now, I was going to sign up, but number one, I don't know, would this be tax deductible? Ordinary and necessary business expense? Maybe, I don't know. But I just had a feeling Jeremy was going to figure out who I was. So I said, hey, somebody can sign up for this and I will reimburse them $10. But apparently somebody already signed up. I didn't even have to pay him back. So I got access for frizzle. Now, before we see Jeremy's leaked stocks, you know what time it is. Home Service CPA with my boy Mike Andes here. If you have a business, you need to be focusing on your business and not staying up all night and all day, focusing on payroll, bookkeeping, and taxes. Why don't you hand that off to a competent professional accountant who can take care of this for you so you can focus on your actual business? And I can assure you, if you're doing this yourself, you're probably making a potential catastrophic error that could ruin your business, or, well, of course, the antivirus pops up, or result in you paying massive fines, penalties, and interest to the IRS and to your state government potentially if you mess it up. Check out homeservicecpa.com. I love this sponsor. I just love it, man. This is my sponsor. This is my sponsor. I mean, I'm a CPA that works in tax, and look at this. It's beautiful. But check out Home Service CPA. They offer payroll services. They offer bookkeeping with quarterly financial statements, and they'll file all your taxes. HomeServiceCPA.com. Coupon code STRONGMAN. There'll be a pinned comment when the video's over. And you can save $200 when you sign up. So let's go and expose Jeremy Lefebvre's stocks. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. I always get paranoid I'm not sharing my screen. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, 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 bum. So here it is. And here's the stocks. So it looks like we have $160. I guess Jeremy already made $10 because he's such a genius. He's already made $10. What a god. So he's got 3 stocks right now. He's got Tesla by Esla, of course, Revolve, and Corsair my horsehair. Now, number one, I've noticed a change in Jeremy's investing style, but not really. Tesla, profitable. Revolve, profitable, at least the last I checked. And Corsair my horsehair. I think they were recently profitable. We'll go look in a second. But he's definitely stopped buying stocks that he said were going to make or break him, like Tattoo Trucker, Sweaty Putrescent, Shark Covered, you know what. Why, Jeremy? I thought those stocks were, going to 10x and make us so much money. What happened? Why don't you have Planet 13 in here? Why don't you have Tattooed Trucker? Why don't you have a Smile Direct Club? But here's what I think Jeremy did, okay? And there's literally no value to this. There's no value. He just looked at the stocks that he already had, and he said, which ones are profitable? And there ain't that many. And then he just bought them in his little clownish Patreon portfolio. And the funny thing is, Tesla and Revolve were 2 big winners in Jeremy's repertoire. He made a lot of money on those 2 stocks, or at least they went up massively. He just bought the stocks that he had previously bought that already went up massively. So what he's probably doing is buying these stocks at massively inflated prices, and he's probably going to lose a lot of money. But here he is. I mean, obviously he's a genius, right? Because you see his biggest holding. He's got $113 current value in Tesla my Esla, and it went up 9.76%. Was that yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. It went up 9.76%. He knew that was going to happen, bro. Revolve is up 2%, and Corsair my horsehair is up. So Tesla, you know my thoughts on Tesla. I don't really know a lot about Revolve. So let's go check it out. Revolve my balls. Okay, so Revolve. Market cap of $1.65 billion, revenue of $1.08 billion. So not a crazy price to sales. It is profitable. We see some net income here. We got some shares outstanding, PE ratio of 21, and the analysts say buy. What does Revolve do? It operates an online fashion retailer. Fashion, yeah, I'm a girl, and I like fashion. Yeah, I'm so hot. Where's my husband's money? I need to spend it. Not all girls are like that, okay? For consumers in the United States and internationally, the company operates in 2 segments, Revolve and Forward. It operates a platform that connects consumers and global fashion influencers, as well as emerging. Okay, so this company's been publicly traded and IPO'd in 2019. You got the CEO here. It's got 1,000 employees. It's a decent-sized company, okay? And it looks like they've been profitable pretty consistently. Let's go check out the more of the financials. Look at the quarterly financials. So we still got, wow, we still have year-over-year revenue growth. Okay. Let's go look at the gross profit. So gross profit has been pretty stable. That's good. Operating margin has been going down over the last couple of quarters. That's interesting. And their profit margin has been kind of trending downwards. And their free cash flow margin is all over the place. I can't even make an opinion on that. So overall, growing revenue, stable gross margin at the top line. But apparently they're incurring more operating expenses because their operating profit and their profit margin have been steadily declining, okay? A little bit of share dilution. Let's go look at the balance sheet. Okay, we got total current assets of 527. Total current liabilities of 199. Okay, not too bad. They have $244 million of cash, and they have total liabilities of 219. So theoretically, they could take all their cash and pay off their liabilities, all of their debt. So their balance sheet isn't in a horrible position, okay? Let's look at their long-term assets. They have $59 million versus in long-term assets versus $20 million. So overall, their balance sheet's not horrible. Let's look at shareholders' equity. It's going up. Let's look at what's making it go up. Retained earnings. Okay, so overall, I can't hate this company too much. I mean, is it overvalued? That's a good question. I'd be concerned about those deteriorating profit margins, but who knows? Operating cash flow, it's all over the place. Okay. Capital expenditures, nothing crazy. Overall, I mean, I don't know. I can't really hate it. I mean, the question is it overvalued? I really don't know anything about this company. I mean, it seems like it's come down a lot. Look at the price to books, the decline in price to books. It's definitely cheaper than where it was the last couple of quarters, and the market cap has definitely gotten absolutely annihilated. Yeah, look at that. This stock's gotten freaking wrecked. But I don't know. I can't really hate it that much. And then we have Corsair. And I'm not going to talk about it. I've already talked about Tesla. Okay. I'm tired of talking about this freaking overvalued luxury car company. Jeremy is. Uh-oh. So we know Corsair was a massive bubble. I've talked about that 1,000 times. Are they profitable? Nope. Jeremy, I thought you were buying profitable companies, bro. Why is he buying Corsair, my horsehair? This company, if you don't remember the story of Corsair, before the pandemic, it was unprofitable. During the pandemic, it became profitable because everybody needed the computer crap that this company sells. And then the pandemic ended, and then it became unprofitable again. And the stock got absolutely freaking annihilated. So overall, Jeremy buys Tesla, which is a massive bubble. Revolve, which is interesting. Okay. And he buys Corsair. If I had to pick one of those three, it would probably be Revolve, just based on very cursory research. Overall, Tesla still massively overvalued, and Corsair doesn't make money in a normal market. So obviously, I think Revolve would potentially be the best choice, but I am very concerned about the declining profit margin. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Here's this insane $150 portfolio. He bought 2 stocks that went up a lot already in his portfolio that are already there. Wow, so new and imaginative, Jeremy. There's like, how many stocks are publicly traded in the United States? 3,000? More? And you got to pick the same freaking ones? Like, there's literally nothing new or innovative about this portfolio. It's frankly boring. But no, you should pay him $10 a month. He needs the money, okay? He's got a mortgage, and he's probably going to pay off those 2 Teslas, and holy freaking crap. All right, let's do some comments, and then I got to close this off. Jeremy Lefebvre needs jail. He'll never go to jail. He'll never get punished. He'll get rewarded. The SEC is going to give him money. They're going to pay him for his services. Oh, Jeremy's such a great guy. Here's our SEC money. Strong man back again. What's up, man? How's your Baba stock doing? Pretty good, huh? Baba only goes down, bro. Tesla only goes up. Yeah. You and the crew need to do a live again soon. Okay. Maybe this weekend. You should bench press live, bench press on your live. I don't know where I'd put a bench in this garage. There's too much crap in here. Well, actually, I have two desks. I have a work desk, and then I have an old desk I'm using that I need to sell. But until that desk goes away, this garage is like completely full of junk. It's a disaster in here. VTV, when are you going to teach us the tax tips? I mean, there really are no like tax tips. Like, you have a business, obviously the income that comes in, it's income, and you have ordinary and necessary expenses, and you just take your revenue, you subtract your expenses, and then that's your tax. I mean, obviously it's more complex than that, but there's not like, basically you're not going to skirt around the law, and if you do, you're going to get in trouble. Tax deductible is education if you have an LLC. You don't need to have an LLC to take tax deductions. I don't know if you guys knew this. I am not an LLC. You don't have to be an LLC to take ordinary and necessary business deductions. You could be a sole proprietor. Of course, consult a CPA that knows your financial position. But yeah, I mean, I deduct expenses for my YouTube channel. I'm not an LLC. You don't have to be an LLC. You probably should in case you get sued, which I should probably become an LLC, but whatever. Then I have to get a business bank account and so I don't pierce the corporate veil. It's just so much crap. We'll see. I'm a fan of Jeremy's channel, but this stunt he's pulling with Patreon is indefensible. What a scum. Of course, he's a scumbag. How are you a fan of? Tell me what you like about his channel. You know what I just realized? I need to interview somebody that's a legit fan of Jeremy Lefebvre so I can get inside their mind and truly understand what people see in him. What's up, weak man personal ruin? I joined Financial Fortress and surpassed Warren Buffett's net worth in 2 days. By day 3, I retired in the Philippines. Thank you, Jeremy. You didn't have to tell us that was a joke. We know that's a joke. We know that's a joke. He's doing Patreon because no one's buying his expensive course now. He has adapted. He knows if he charges $10, he can prey on more victims. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to make that much money. I really don't. I have a feeling he's not going to get that many signups. I would be surprised. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I hope he doesn't. Gil always uses logic. I always thought you were smarter than most in your crew of yours. Let's see. Jeremy just buying the same trash as he did before. Yeah, it's the same stocks. It's like there's nothing new. That's boring, man. And just buy something new. There's so many profitable companies out there, you know, because you've changed your ways. You could find so many companies out there to buy, and you buy the same ones. And you honestly just bought the ones that went up the most. Don Fron, hey, what's up, bro? How's it going? I heard every time you like the video, Jeremy, my Jeremy, has to service another trucker. That's right. You better like the video and subscribe. And check out homeservicecpa.com. Get yourself an accountant. Don't screw over your life. Don't leak it. Too late. Let's see. Why not advertise for your own accounting business? Well, I don't have. Okay, well, technically, I have an accounting business because I tutor. I do like consulting, like accounting consulting. I teach. I guess you could count the seminars as tutoring. I call it seminars. I mean, but it's all one business. So like technically this is an accounting business and I advertise my business through YouTube. But right now I don't have my own accounting firm. I don't do people's bookkeeping. I don't do people's taxes. I'm still learning the ropes of the whole bookkeeping tax industry. So there's really nothing to advertise if you catch my drift. Revolve was only popular in 2021. Now the hype is leaving. Best case scenario, it holds $10. I mean, it's an interesting company, but obviously you need to do more research. Let's see. Revolve will do massively worse in EPS in this recession cycle. Stay away. Well, and plus Jeremy bought it, so obviously you should probably do it. Lefebvre could use your stock picking advice from your $50 grift course. I give stock advice in my $50 seminar. I thought I just taught people the balance sheet. That's very interesting that you're saying I'm giving people stock picking. And another thing is, if you really think about it, balance sheet, financial statements can apply to anything. They can apply to a business. They can apply to your daily life. It doesn't have to have anything to do with stock picking. Understanding accounting is helpful in your life, even if you don't have a business. It's nice to know what's an asset. What's a liability? What's equity? Kid, you're not going to prove that I'm a grifter with my seminars, okay? You can't prove it. You're a clown. Everybody knows it.
Kid freshie. Yeah.
This guy's like obsessed. Like all he does is hang out in the Tattooed Chef stock twits. He's called Yang the Quant. Go check him out. Revolve with the free cash flow yield of 1.5% in this high interest rate environment. Bye. When Lefebvre starts doing videos in a hoarder house like yours, then maybe you can start clowning on him. Oh, you're right. He has more money than me. Imagine having a personal finance channel and then not even having a 401k. I do have a 401k. Kid Freshie, I'm going to make a video and embarrass you, okay? You just like being embarrassed. You like being abused. I think you get off on it, man. You need some help. Let's see. People might sue you for not buying Bitcoin in 5 years. Better get an LLC. You know what? You guys can sue me because I don't like Bitcoin. Go ahead. File a class action lawsuit. This strong man said don't buy Bitcoin. Please sue me, please. The only thing I could say is good about Jeremy is his discipline to stay for consistent. It shows that if you're disciplined and consistent, anyone can make it. Well, that's true. I mean, you can be consistently a scammer and you can do pretty well. Let's see. As soon as Lefebvre sells merch like you can start calling him a grifter. You don't like my merch? I need to advertise my merch more. Actually, I think because I have 10,000 subscribers, there's actually a plugin I can do in YouTube. I might actually investigate that. I got some coffee mugs with my handsome face. I got this hilarious sweater with like Spider-Man, the Spider-Man meme. It's pretty funny. I'll start advertising my merch so I can grift all of you. I mean, I can't take like FTX sponsorships. How am I going to make money here, ladies and gentlemen? How am I going to make money? Life rewards you for not being lazy, even if you're dumb. Dan Weston says, buy Revolve. I say stay away. Screenshot taken. We'll check back in 6 months. Did you say that? Yeah, Gabe, I was 100% serious. By the way, you better get tax advice for your spot. Oh, we got trash talking. No one's taking your accounting seminar to learn accounting. It's a securities analysis and valuation course. How is it a security analysis and valuations course? I literally explain every account on the balance sheet. Valuation involves some kind of price in a market. There is no valuation when you're just looking at a balance sheet. You are such a clown. But I bet you're a fan of Jeremy. At least Jeremy has some wins. You're 0-1 with your Baba. Am I? I don't know. I seem to be doing pretty good recently with Baba. And by the way, VT is up pretty significantly since I started investing in it. But I guess I'm just a loser. As a matter of fact, let's go see VT's 10-year returns. VT, my ET. Let me show you my massive L's. Because obviously Jeremy has outperformed me. Crunchy Socks here thinks that Jeremy has had more wins than me. Jeremy is better than me, okay? So I've been invested in VT for more than 10 years, right? 10-year compounded annualized return. Compounded return. 8.14%. 8.14%. Compounded. I've more than doubled my money in VT. You say that's not a win? Really? But you think Jeremy's better? You really think Jeremy's better than me? When I outperformed him buying an index? And just wait till we have another bull market. Those numbers are going to look even better. If we do have a bull market, we'll see. I don't know. I can't predict the future. Tax advice for put losses. It's called a capital loss genius. Yeah. Now, why would people want to analyze a balance sheet? Maybe for securities analysis and valuation. Well, it's part of analysis, but it's not exclusively about stock analysis. A balance sheet applies to everything. Everything. If you have a business, it applies to that. If you want to understand your net worth, it applies to that. You're really going to sit there and say a CPA charging $50 to teach a balance sheet is a valuation course. You're really going to say that. Okay. The balance sheet was all that was taught. Here we go. Here's somebody that actually attended this seminar. I just taught the balance sheet. And Kid Freshie, if you pay me $50, actually, your quote's $75, Kid Freshie. If you pay me $75, you got my PayPal, I will give you access to my course. $75. Pay up, boy. Do you miss Millennial Money for their excellent financial insights? Oh yeah, 100% without them. Please do a video on your lack of 401k, bud. I've got the evidence that says you're a liar. No, I've been very transparent. When I left NASA, I went to a firm that didn't have a 401k. And then I left that firm and I'm at a new firm that has a 401k, but I have to work there for 6 months to start contributing to it. But I have a solo Roth 401k, which I contributed $10,000 into before the end of 2022. So yes, I have a 401k. I created my own 401k. What's the big conspiracy here? It's not. And I can show you my thrift savings. And yeah, I have access to my thrift savings plan, you freaking clown, because I'm in the military. I've always had a 401k. Ugh, kid, you're so desperate to expose me, man. It's sad. George Perez. Oh! Review Joseph Carlson's story fun. I will. I'll do a video on it. Thank you for the donation. Kid Fresh, he speaks the truth. He does. I don't have a 401k. I lied. It's not a win. You lost 50% on your divorce. What does that have to do with investment returns? Nothing. Oh, my God. Weak man, you're a yes, I'm a virgin. That's right. Can I declare my wife as a tax write-off? Well, theoretically, you get like the bigger standard deduction if you file jointly. So I guess you can write off your wife. I don't know what you have planned for your wife. I don't know what you're thinking, but Canadian dollars. What is this? Thank you, More Money. Everybody check out More Money. He's a fellow CPA, which to Kid Freshie, that means you're a grifter and you're incompetent. And he's got some experience in the investment world. Check him out. He's got a pretty decent YouTube channel. I know I shill another CPA. But you can go watch Jeremy if you want, okay? Let's see. This is hilarious. Strongman really trying to make Jeremy quit. He ain't going to quit. He makes way too much money grifting on YouTube. Pension is better than a 401k. Say differently, you get... Oh, dude, pensions are trash. Seriously? You gonna punch me, bro? Yeah, come punch me. Come punch me in the face. I hate pensions. I've already talked about pensions. Can you talk about your criminal? Now I have a criminal. What's my criminal history, Kid Freshie? Nobody believes you. Okay, find my criminal history. Please look it up. I want everybody to know what my criminal history is. I got a speeding ticket one time in Texas. You should make a video about it, dude. You should start a Patreon and hide it. Wife depreciation. Depreciate your wife. Yeah, you can do that. 100%. Strongman, a tip that would be good to know are things like Augusta rule, traveling as an annual meeting, and deducting it. Yeah, those are like I don't know. Those sound like obscure tax rules. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some tax videos. I don't know. His criminal history is pretty easy to find. This guy's such a clown. He's got a criminal history. Strongman does not. I don't. Let's see. Strongman said he can't double down on Bob at 60. Now it's 120. I mean, I'm not buying now. I wasn't buying then either. Oh, he backs out like a pussy. I don't have a channel. I'm not interested in creating videos. What a loser. Why do you hate pensions? Real question. My wife works in healthcare and has that along with an old. Well, I mean, because here's the thing. A pension is. Okay, think about this. You got two options. You can put money in a 401k. I mean, if you have both, whatever. But if you had the choice, right? A pension, you put money in there and then they take your money and they do something with it. I don't know. They invest it in something, probably something conservative like 50-50 stocks and bonds. Or you could take your money in your 401k and invest it however you like. Pensions are usually less aggressive than what you could potentially do in a 401k. And when you die, your family can inherit the 401k. A lot of times when you have a pension, I mean, there might be like a survivor benefit, maybe. A lot of times with a pension, once you're dead, that's it. And with a 401k, if you want to take out $100,000 in 1 year, you could do that. Once you hit all the requirements, you could take out $500,000 if you have that. You can do whatever you want with the money. With a pension, it's the same check every single month. You got to wait for your check. Blah, 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 blah. I don't like that. I'm actually cashing out my pension. I have a NASA pension. NASA! Gil and Echoes from Above message me. You got, please expose my criminal history. You got to tell us now that you made the accusation. I can't wait to see what comes out of this. If you guys find something that I did, feel free to make a video about it. But just be careful. He's probably going to trick you, by the way. All right, guys, that's it. I got some stuff to do in a little bit, but appreciate y'all checking in. Jeremy's a clown. We'll do a Jeremy outro, and you guys have a wonderful night. Cheers.
Oh, merry stock market. Oh, man.